You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Ty Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as GTA Heat Check, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and check out GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports.
There's a thing, you know how it is with Giannis in the playoffs.
There's
a stigma on him.
They put a wall up.
There's a stigma on Giannis. It ain't changed.
And he's regressed.
That's
He
what
went from, what was it, Eastern Conference or the year before?
Yeah,
2 years ago,
he been Eastern Conference Finals,
then
and then he went to second round.
Second round. So if you go backwards again, and y'all got him on a 5-year deal,
First take knockout.
we got a problem.
Well, you know who gotta go first is the coach. So.
Oh yeah, Coach
Coach
in the
Bud
hot seat. In the hot seat.
Yeah, exactly. We already signed Giannis, so
Locked in Drew, because Drew got a 4-year extension.
Yeah, exactly.
So you locked in Drew, Chris, and Giannis, so they're not going nowhere.
You know how much money I saw? So
It was like almost $500 million between the three of them.
Yeah, like
this,
this.
490.
Yeah, but it's like guaranteed this year. It's like oh god,
it's a lot.
120.
They're locked
guaranteed.
They're locked in. They're locked. Oh, for Drew.
No, all three.
They're locked in.
It's like 120 guaranteed.
That's a lot for a small market team. So coach getting fired instantly. Like you the first person to go. Because we already
Giannis, it's at least Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm
being nice.
That's being very generous.
Because it's almost finals or bust.
I would say finals or bust. You can't be. Is he back to back MVP? Or did he?
Yeah, he got back to back.
He did win again, didn't he?
Yeah, because he got
that Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So he got 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year,
and 6-time All-Star.
And a 6-time All-Star. I need more. Those are individual stats. I need more.
I know he say it too, but hey, you
got to show me. When you get to the playoffs, you better bring out that 3-ball you've been practicing. You bring that out and shoot at least 29% or better. I need all that. I need all the stops.
Hey, you gonna need everything.
Because they're going to put the wall up. You got to shoot over that wall.
Okay, you get through the Knicks. Now you got to play Philly.
That's tough.
That's even worse problem.
That's tough.
Because now you're talking about a 7-footer that's just as good.
And Embiid can shut him. Embiid has the
and he got a better shot too.
To shoot better too.
Exactly. From the outside, for sure.
Embiid's on MVP.
And Ben Simmons 6'9".
And Embiid MVP level this year.
And Ben is defensive player.
Honestly, I don't know, baby. I don't know.
Now I'm saying if you get through the Knicks, you still got to
go through Philly. And they're like the second.
Okay, so you're gonna blow through. You're gonna get yours against Brooklyn.
Who?
Giannis.
But the thing is, you're not gonna face him until
I know what I'm saying. If
you get there,
that's what I'm saying.
That's the Eastern Conference Finals.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you get
and you got to
get his,
here's the problem.
They're gonna let him get his because we're gonna have shoot.
They're gonna lock up Drew. They're gonna lock up Chris because Chris got a slow release anyway.
Well, because he ain't that hard.
He ain't that hard to lock up.
Yeah, exactly.
And so anything got back.
Well, they're not gonna lock down Drew because Kyrie ain't got no
defense. That's true. But Claxton do.
Yeah. I'm just saying they're gonna outshoot him. They're gonna
have to outshoot him.
They just gonna outshoot
you got to have
him. That's what Brooklyn.
And Brooklyn, and the reason why I didn't mention Brooklyn on this list yet is the only thing that y'all still gotta work. Y'all still gotta work on defense.
And Kyrie winning games without everybody.
And can you be healthy? That's the real question. It ain't about your defense at this point. Can you stay healthy in a playoff long enough to make it to the finals? Because if not, I got Philly going to the finals. At this moment, unless something drastic changes or Charlotte does the unthinkable. Like, that's my sleeper. I said Charlotte.
Dang.
Unthinkable. It's like unattainable.
True.
But if it happens, I'll be like, damn. It can happen though. But still, because the East is unpredictable.
Oh, absolutely.
That's like the Knicks making it out the first round. It could happen because Thibodeau can get you out.
I want Philly because
I want Philly too.
I was a year too early on Philly.
You and a lot of other analysts. I had a lot of friends.
So I jumped off of it this year because they pissed me off.
Yeah, and that's fair. I don't blame you for that.
And then the other team, I don't know if they could do it.
Who?
The Mamba mentalities down there, the young guns. Boston.
They don't have a big.
I know. They would have to go deep.
They would have to pull out everybody.
They had to average 40. One guy was
per game.
One guy was 40
per game. Another one
at least average, at least both 30.
40 and 30.
At least.
Or 30 and 10. Like it had to be like crazy.
I get one thing they are doing. Kimba's showing up.
No need Kimba?
No Nick Kemba has been showing up recently. That's why they in the fifth seed.
For how long?
I know. That's the problem.
You got to put him on minute restrictions.
If they could get the playoff Marcus Smart. He played big.
He plays big against Embiid because they got a rivalry from college.
Yeah, he played big.
So if they can meet up again, that'd be a good matchup.
Big. He played. I mean, like because he a point guard. He averaged 4 rebounds a game, 4 to 5 a game.
But if we talking Atlanta versus Boston first round,
I'm sorry. One.
Who do y'all have on your roster that has enough defense to shut down Tatum? Answer that for me.
Unless Trey gonna go off, but he ain't been going off since Nate McMillan.
Nate put the reins on him. He said you got to bring it in.
They can't be healthy either. That's the problem. Gallinari back out.
But see, both teams are dealing with injury.
I know. I mean, I'm saying Gallinari's out, back down, in and out. Collins could be a problem.
So Atlanta gonna be another first round knockout. Stuck at the 4th position.
I think so.
Because even if you switch 4 and 5 and make Boston 4, you still got to play Atlanta first round.
Exactly.
So either way, it's
Atlanta. You want home court? I can tell you that.
You better stay 4th.
You better.
That's your best bet.
Because Boston get it. with their garden back.
How many games you talking?
A sweet
4 or 5?
A 4.
Oh, well, or no, not one win. They can get one.
They're gonna make it interesting in 1 or 2.
Give them 1 or 2.
They're gonna make it interesting, and they're both like, we don't got time for this.
Shut them down.
Mm-hmm. As long as Tatum ain't do what he did yesterday, don't do that.
Boston in 6.
Yeah, don't be doing that. Tatum. He got a triple double, but on 10 points. Don't you ever get 10 points again?
Wow.
After you scored 40, or what he scored the game before that, 50, he went off.
Yeah, he went off.
Yeah, don't ever do that again.
He's trying to save it for playoffs.
Nah, y'all barely in the 5th. That went from 9th to 5th.
They tied with the Knicks right now based on their 6-game winning streak. The Knicks can
I don't want to see that either.
Ooh.
I don't see Knicks against Boston. That's an ugly matchup. Because the Knicks shut down Tatum and Brown.
Here's what I can see.
The Knicks got enough defense to shut down one.
Here's what I can see. If the Knicks go against the Hawks first round, Knicks get the first round.
Go Knicks.
Because think about it like this. If Boston loses another game, that puts the Knicks at 5th. If Knicks win one and Boston lose, that puts them in.
Knicks play New Orleans.
Oh, that's a win. Low key.
Yeah, Knicks play. I think
that's a win. Didn't I think is that back to back?
No, Knicks play Hornets.
Ooh.
Yeah, but ain't no LaMelo.
Hornets could win that though.
They could.
Because Knicks don't have offense.
Yeah, but who's stopping? Who on Charlotte stopping Julius Randle?
Bismack? Biyombo?
You didn't say they were confident.
I mean, I'm just thinking of my bigs.
Like, New Orleans is favored.
Who what?
New Orleans favored to be Brooklyn.
Who playing?
Kyrie.
Oh, that's why.
Kyrie can't win.
You said that just do your words. That was a direct quote from him.
I know.
He said Kyrie can't win.
Not without
help. Now
he can't be New Orleans.
You brought up the Pelicans.
I've been saying this.
Stan Van Gundy.
I think you jumped on there now. You wasn't
ready. I wasn't ready to because
it's only been
a year. But based on the reports I'm reading, a lot of the people in the comment section, a lot of Orlando Magic fans that had to deal with his years with Dwight.
And he was better as coaching in Orlando.
Yeah, but they still said, what did y'all expect? Like, why does he even have a job in the league right now? And I'm like, ooh, that's cold. Like, I guess apparently he ain't leaving Orlando on good terms.
He must not have. We ain't gonna talk about it. It don't count what happened in Detroit.
We ain't talking about Detroit. We ain't gonna mention that.
That was their fault anyway. Detroit deserved that. Yeah. I hate when they let coaches be GMs. That's annoying.
But did you hear the quote?
NBA and NFL.
But did you hear the exactly
baseball, whatever?
Did you hear the quote that he said to the players the other night about his high school teams could do better than what they were doing? Yeah. That's why they said
Lonzo said, "Hey, yo,
they said
my contract up, right?"
Yeah, they said.
What else Zion said?
Wait a minute.
What Zion said about playing in New York?
They literally the reports came out. I don't know what game they just lost recently
to the Knicks.
I think it was at the Knicks
Sunday because Zion came out.
Reports came out and said that one of the last huddles where Bledsoe had said he was mentally not paying, like checked out of the huddle, and there's a picture
reason why
of Bledsoe not paying attention. He was just like, I guess the coach said something to the lines of my high school teams could follow the plays better and execute the plays better than you guys. Now, If that's true, because I wasn't there. This is a report that's been all over.
I would have swung.
Listen.
I would have swung on the coach.
If that's true.
I know you're Van Gundy.
Stan Van Gundy.
Not Jeff, though.
This ain't the 90s. It ain't the early 2000s.
You ain't Jeff Van Gundy either.
You ain't your brother, because your brother got way farther than you did, for the record.
And he ain't coached in 20 years.
And look, he ain't coaching again no time soon.
Why would you? You gotta make more probably.
This your first year with the team. You still trying to find your position chemistry-wise with the team, figure out who's strengths and weaknesses and what have you.
Disrespectful.
And then you just throw a wrench into there like that and expect them to listen to you going forward? Lonzo Ball.
His contract up.
Get out.
I'm not New Orleans Pelican.
Get out.
I'm not.
Now, Zion, since we're bringing him up, I saw the quote. We all did. It didn't circulate all the media outlets about him loving to play in New York.
He was serious, too.
Oh, he was solid. He was smiling. I ain't seen Zion smile like that. Wow.
Big smile. And they lost.
He's smiling off a loss.
A close loss, too.
He's not a free agent as of right now until 2027.
Yeah, that's a long time. But
things could change. He could demand a trade.
Oh, absolutely. When you Zion,
you could do that.
When you like I just said, he the
future.
The next box office NBA player they got.
The league
and Melo.
Adam Silver, knowing that LeBron's clock is running out.
KD ain't too far behind.
KD right behind him now at this rate.
I mean, then you got Dame 30.
Dame,
Steph 33.
Steph, everybody all James Harden, they all in their 30s now.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we're focusing on the Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchells, the Lonzo Ball. Whether y'all like him or not, I know his game is polarizing, but this season he's actually had his best numbers to date. And he hasn't been injured nearly as much as he was previously.
He really has.
So he strengthened his ankles. Get out.
Oh, he gone.
Get out. If Chicago, because the report still says Chicago been courting you heavy, even after the Vucevic signing.
Oh, absolutely. That's great for Vucevic.
Oh man, what a pass first point guard for Vucevic?
And he'll average
20 plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Zach LaVine will average 40 messing around.
With Zoe? And put Zach LaVine at the 2?
That's what I'm saying.
All he got to do is catch and shoot.
He gonna average 40.
He gonna be the next Dame Lillard.
Vucevic averages 5 assists a game himself.
If you're taking LaVine off the point, put him at the 2. All he got to do is catch and shoot from Zoe.
You can almost put Kobe in there too.
Oh yeah, why not?
Put Kobe, Lonzo, Zach at the 3.
Oh man, he long enough to do it. That's not a bad situation. So I'm hearing reports that I told you the Bulls. I also mentioned to you the Knicks.
He goes to the Knicks. I do like that.
I love him in the Knicks.
Him and Julius.
Back up. Let's go. What? With Julius doing what he's doing right now, put Zoe numbers and Julius together on the same team?
You got to figure out. You still got to get a superstar.
Now, that's a run.
You still got to get a box office star. Lonzo will be box office, but not on points. He'll be there for the media, though.
Facts.
The
market's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be there for the marketing part.
But as far as Stan Van Gundy goes, you see how far I got away from that?
Exactly. I've been saying this.
Your clock's running out.
Because he's not
you can't really coach young players.
He's not really that. Yeah,
you're a veteran coach.
Exactly.
You need a team of veteran leadership.
Because when he got to what's the name? When he was in Orlando, Dwight was in his prime.
True.
You know,
true.
It's prime Dwight at the time.
And you haven't done anything since then. But look at how much talent he had around him. Because wasn't Rashard Lewis on that team?
Oh, it was Dwight and none but shooters.
Exactly. It was
Rashard Lewis. One dang, I can't think of all them shooters. It was so many.
It was proven that
I think Page was still out there.
If Stan doesn't have the right tools for the job, he's not the coach for you. You said this at the beginning of the year that you was uncertain. You ain't confirmed, but you said you was uncertain.
Yeah, because
but once we saw the trajectory of the season, because it was written.
What he did to the All-Star that was on the team last year.
Yeah.
The Brandon Ingram, who went from averaging 25.
He pretty much shut him down.
He averaging 17 right now.
He missed the All-Star this year.
Yeah, they gave
because of that. They gave it to Zion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the writing's on the wall.
Because Brandon Ingram would be like, hey, man, coach or me.
And if y'all choose the coach another year, I'm demanding a trade. I don't like this guy.
He cost me money.
And I wouldn't be surprised.
I already got a contract. But
I wouldn't be surprised if Bledsoe try to find his way out.
They probably don't get. Yeah, I can see that. He was traded there.
He definitely was way out.
Yeah, he was traded there. That's a little different.
So that being said, he's still on the contract from Milwaukee.
Yeah, so he still got
a couple years left on that. So did I already mention Myles Turner after the season on the Pacers?
No.
So while we're back out this way, go back to the East for a split second. Pacers have to do a complete reset. Now we talked about this off the air. Myles Turner, instead of having plantar fasciitis, that's how you say it.
Yeah,
that's something that T.J. Warren had. Same thing that Sabonis came back from. Myles tore his foot, the ligaments in his foot, so he's out indefinitely. The other guys came back. This one, he's out,
and they was out for a minute.
Now.
TJ didn't come back.
Here's where the Pacers front office screwed this one up. You dropped the ball. When the trade deadline came up, there were offers from Boston from Myles Turner. It didn't catch much traction, but they were out there. The offer was there.
Like Romeo and probably got
Myles Turner. The offer was there. We talked about it. I said Pacers need to trade Myles Turner. He was having his best season statistically.
He was
averaging 3-4 blocks a game.
Yeah, and threes were down.
He
wasn't shooting them as
points. Efficiency was up. He was healthy up until the injury. He had a little hand issue, but he came back from that. Came back from that. Now he has no value,
and if he do, it's not a lot.
You can't get back what you would have gotten back at the trade deadline had you traded him.
Maybe a role player.
Now, what the Pacers have to do, and I know they won't. But if you want to trade Myles Turner now, Brogdon has to be a part of that package, or the Holiday brothers have to be a part of a package with Brogdon because Brogdon does not fit. I know you didn't want to hear that. But
Aaron,
you said yourself, TJ's not worth anything trade-wise. Jeremy Lamb's not worth anything trade-wise. You're not trading Caris LeVert. No. That's your franchise piece now. So you got to build around him. Sabonis, you don't want to trade Sabonis. That is the franchise currently. So even though you would get a whole house for these two guys,
Pacers ain't never done that.
They don't make those kind of moves.
They're not that.
They're not known for that. It would be crazy, but they're not known for that. So at this point, you got to package the Holiday brothers and Brogdon, Myles, Sumner.
Dang.
Oh yeah. Oh, it gets bad.
Sumner.
Because think about it.
You don't say TJ too.
Well, you could, but see now you can't do McConnell, you can't do McDermott. He just came back from injury this week. Yeah, he
got less trade value.
He's like Kyle Korver, Walmart version. So you know what I'm saying? So, great value version of Kyle Korver.
Right.
So you can't trade McDermott. You can't trade McConnell because he's your bench smart.
And you
can't get rid of him. He does do better than Brogdon. You got to keep him. Truth be told,
I'm gonna start TJ.
I would over Brogdon
or Aaron Holiday.
That's your guy. But as far as trade packages,
I mean, if you trade Brogdon, you might as well start Aaron Holiday.
If we're talking off season, you trade Brogdon and the Holidays or Brogdon and Myles to Boston.
I could see Aaron on the block too.
Yeah, because they're not gonna start.
They don't play him.
They don't play him.
They do when they do, he show up, but then when he don't,
I'm starting to think it's because he's undersized. I mean, for what they use him for.
Yeah, for what they use. I'm about to say he's like 6'3".
The Pacers
use like 6'3".
Pacers use they taller guys.
Yeah, he's like 6'3" and point guard.
I feel like his size is why they don't play him like that. Because they'll play Lamb, they'll play Brogdon. Those guys are taller.
Yeah,
and more efficient. And better shooters, because Brogdon is a better shooter than Holiday.
Well, yeah.
But again,
he can't be the leading scorer.
Not every game. Because this guy jacks up shots and don't know when to quit. He's not a pass first at all.
And and apparently Pacers want to run down the court. That's not Brogdon's game. He's a slow pace.
Yeah, he slows the pace down tremendously.
Tremendously.
So
that's why you like TJ.
Now that you're trading or Myles based on the block now, in my opinion. If they haven't announced it or had a meeting about it,
I was listening to 107.
Myles on the block now.
I was listening to the fan today, and it was like, you got to trade one of your big men. When they said big men, that means
Myles or Sabonis.
Now, you can get something for Sabonis.
I'll be honest with you. They usually ain't known for doing smart moves like this, but I could definitely see Sabonis getting traded.
Depends on when
I don't like it, but I can see it.
I don't like it either, but depends on what
because you know what you can get back for Sabonis. I'm talking about draft picks.
Depends on what I'm getting.
And some you can get trade all-star for all-star straight up. Depending on who it is.
Right, that's what I'm trying to think of.
But see, here's the problem that Pacers run into every year, and it's never
nobody wants to come here.
Small market team.
You ain't gonna be able to keep them. That's why the other thing I heard.
You have the chicks. What you got?
Was tank the season.
You have the chips stacked against you because here's